Especially if you're new to all of this, you're gonna want some guidance. So we're gonna go up to the top, which is mesh. We're gonna go for circle. A lot of people will go for a cylinder with one of these projects. To be honest with you, I don't like doing that because I feel like you have less control over what you're doing. So when you click the circle, you will get something like this. So what you want to do, go over to object mode, edit mode, and then we are going to press S for scale, just to scale it out. Now you've noticed that this object has vertices, it has points that we can work with, but it doesn't have faces. So what we're going to do is we're going to click A to select everything, and then we're going to press F, and this will give us a face. It's F for fill. So I'm going to split this screen in half so you guys can see what I'm doing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one face wireframe so that you can see what's going on the inside. So press 1 on your number pad if that's something that you'd like to copy. And then I'm going to work on the second screen. So I'm going to go ahead and press E for extrude, and this will be the base of the cup. So we're just going to pull this out a little bit. Now try not to go against the grain of the axes, because if you go against the grain of the axes, you'll make a very wobbly looking cup. And also rotate your camera regularly so that you make sure that the object is the right height for what you need it for. So for the bottom of the cup, as you guys can see, covering up logos and so forth, it's very smooth along the bottom, if you guys can see that. So we're going to make a smooth kind of upwards cup. So I'll work on that with you. So E for extrude again. And then we're just going to scale it outwards. E for extrude. Scale outwards. E for extrude. And the more of these vertices that we do and the more faces that we do, the smoother it will look in the end. So don't just go from A here to B here. You need to go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. You know what I mean? Because otherwise your objects will start to have this very flat look to them and the light won't bounce very well. So we're going to go E for extrude again, and we're just going to go a little bit outwards, and every time that we go up we're going to go outwards. I'm just going to press G and just move this up a little bit because I think that I went a little bit too close to that vertices. E again, and just a little bit out. So once we've got to the top of the cup, we notice that it's very sharp on the edges. We don't want this, we don't want the sharpness. So what we're going to do is we're going to go E up, and I'm just going to bring you to the corner here if you can see that. So you notice it's a very sharp kind of 90-degree angle that we're working out, like this kind of very mean 90-degree angle. So we're just going to scale the top vertices here inwards. And then we're going to press E for extrude, and we're just going to go slightly up, scale inwards again. So you've kind of got this very smooth kind of edge to the cup, and then we're going to go into the cup, okay? So you'll notice that this is selected here at the top, which is a toggle X-ray. If you click the toggle X-ray, you'll be able to see what's going on in the inside of the object. If you don't have the toggle X-ray switched on, you won't be able to see anything, so I would highly suggest at this point that you turn on the toggle X-ray. So now we want to go E again, and this is going to be the top part of the cup. This will be the lip of the cup. So you want to just gently just go in, and it's just going to be a small little ridge on the edge, just as so. So now we're right on the edge. We're going to start going into the cup. So E for extrude again, and you just want to go down just slightly, and then we're going to scale inwards just slightly. Then we're going to go E for extrude, go down again just one more section, and you can see in this part of the section that we've now gone inside of the cup. So this is the lip of the cup just here, and then we've got this massive void which is going to be the porcelain. So this is the thickness of the cup. Okay, so then we're going to go E for extrude, and you can see that we're coming inside of the cup here. So we're just going to go S and scale outwards just slightly so that we can complete that lip. E for extrude, and all we're going to do is we're just going to follow the outside of the cup all the way down until we get to the base of the cup, and then I'll tell you what we need to do then. There's many people that say to me that I should be doing, just come up to the edge of the cup and then do E for extrude and then edit everything. To be honest with you, I like more control over my work. I like to, I don't know, like, I think the quality assessor in me, I used to work as a quality assessor, I think the quality assessor in me is going, no, don't do it like that, because that's kind of cheating, and you don't get full control over your projects. So we're going to go E for extrude again. Just trace that down. So this yellow bit's on the inside and the black bit's on the outside, yeah? And then we're going to go E for extrude, just try and follow the vertices, so to speak. So as you're going down with the E for extrude, just go S for scale and just bring it in just a little bit. Because with porcelain cups, they are quite thick. So, you know what, I'm going to backtrack a little bit. I'm just going to make that a little bit thicker on the inside there. E for extrude, bring that down. And then we're going to pull that in again. And then E for extrude, and then we'll pull this in. Now you notice that we're getting to the end here. So porcelain cups tend to be very thick at the bottom. The most thickest part of the porcelain cup, for sure, is the base of the cup. So what we're going to do, we're going to curve the bottom. Alright, just need to grab a quick drink. I've got a little bit of a cold going on. Right, so we were at the bottom, we were curving the bottom. So E for extrude. So, oh, sorry, let me put that back. So we're going to go E for extrude, and then at the bottom here, we're just going to scale this all the way in. So you know what? I'm going to go back. I'm just going to press Control Z, go back up to this vertices. I'm going to go E, come back down again. And then we're just going to start scaling in from this point, I believe. Sorry if anyone's copied that. I just realised that I needed a little bit more room for the bottom there. So this is why this has happened. So adjustments, just make some slight adjustments there to what you need this object to do. And then we're just going to scale it all the way in at the bottom.